Hi, my name is Ana Sofia Leal, and the topic of my lecture is the conception of romantic love in Mexican music. I think that most of the Mexicans have heard the verse Aquí solo mando yo y si no quieres te puedes largar from the song Aquí el que manda soy yo by Vicente Fernández, released in 1993. This singer is one of the most important and iconic here in Mexico. Through some of his songs, it is possible to represent the romantic love of Mexican culture, where he generally shows women inferior to men. That is like a macho idea, as he does with a short verse at the beginning that I already said. For this reason, the topic and the purpose of this lecture is to show through Mexican music that the conception of romantic love implies the subordination of woman. Okay, so a better understanding to this topic or subject and the arguments, the lecture will be divided into parts. First, I will briefly mention the definition of romantic love and its relation to machismo and Mexican songs. Then I will show the idea of romantic love through Mexican songs from different years. It's more like a comparison between different Mexican songs and the idea of romantic love that each one has. So we're gonna start in 1990 with the song Aquel que manda soy yo by Vicente Fernández. Then we're going to compare it with the year of 2003 with the song Mátalas by Alejandro Fernández. And later, in 2019, with the song No Te Contaron Mal by Cristian Nodal. And to finish the lecture, I will defend that in Mexico, the musical genre has, as the singers are changing with the passing of the years. However, the concept of romantic love linked to macho idea remains the same. So let's start. In a very brief and general way, the idea of love consists of the feelings and the emotions that should be experienced in a love relationship. Only remember, only in a love relationship, because it's romantic. The idea is usually created based on the culture of a certain society. For example, in the movies, and the writings, the poems, the music, among others. For this reason, it is not surprising that romantic love in Mexico is considered macho, because of the culture that we have for many years. Machismo in Mexico has prevailed for a considerably long period of time, where the stigmas of the macho, brave, intelligent man and the sensible materialism, delicate woman have been predominant. And you can clearly see that in the movies, in the Mexican movies, and also, as this lecture is going to show you, in the music. That's why in this lecture, I will show you 3 Mexican songs of different genres and singers with the purpose of analyze and reflect on how the concept of love is interpreted. So, starting with the song Aquel que manda soy yo by Vicente Fernández, released in 1990. Unfortunately, it is enough to hear the name of the song. I'm going to repeat again. Aquí el que manda soy yo, to understand that it refers to the dominant and aggressive man and the dependent and the long-suffering woman. Something about that I was already said. The lyrics of the song allude to the fact that the man is the one who takes control or the power rather than reins of the relationship, without trying to understand or to respect or value the woman, since she can always be replaced by another woman. Okay, so the second song is Mátalas by Manuel Eduardo Toscano, but performed by Alejandro Fernández. released in 2003. And of course, it is a song that I think that every Mexican has heard sometimes in their lives due to its recognition in ranchera music. However, its lyrics tend to denigrate women. Yes, as you heard. Of that it constantly uses figurative language to convey the message of treating women with love and affection. Some verses expose women as evil and treacherous, and the only way to dominate them is with details because they tend to be interesting or taken advantage of. And the third song and the last one is Christian Nodal's No Te Contaron Mal, released in 2019. I know it's very early. Nodal is one of the most listened to Mexican singers of the moment. His songs usually represent a romantic love in Mexican culture, and No Te Contaron Mal is not an exception. But sadly, it is also consists of exposing the woman as unfaithful and treacherous, who is even used as a sexual target for fun. There is no doubt that in Mexican musical trends or singers are renewed as the years go by. Nevertheless, the idea of romantic love with macho ideas continue to be in lyrics, continue to be present in the lyrics of certain songs, as we already talked about. It is important to clarify and mention again that the idea of machismo with love, it is only present in certain Mexican songs, not in all of them, okay? Only in certain songs, not in all of them. Okay, so to end this lecture, I would like to say and remember that the music is like a reflection of the culture and time of a society. Therefore, it is important to take and generate awareness of the message that songs convey. I want to end this lecture with this quote from Patricia Gaido that is, we are what we listen to. I'm going to repeat this quote again. We are what we listen to. So I really hope that you enjoyed this lecture and also that you learned something about the conception of the romantic love here in Mexico and the music and music. And well, this is all for my part. So thank you for your attention and thank you for listening.